mostly imports, and today I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful dish for a Valentine's Day dinner for your significant other, Beef Wellington. Beef Wellington, it's a wonderful dish. It's a beef tenderloin wrapped in puff pastry with a duxelle, which is sauteed mushrooms. It's a fancy word for that. And we're going to serve it today with Mocavero Puteus. Puteus, it's a Silice Salentino Reserva. It's from the Puglia region of Italy, which is the heel of the boot. And Silice Salentino is a blend of the Negromaro grape and black Malvasia. It makes a beautiful, lovely wine. It's going to go great with this Beef Wellington. Oh my gosh. Great fruit, good balance, just a slight hint of tannins. Go very, very well with this dish. Okay, so to make the dish, we're going to start off making the duxelle. I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Put them in a pan. I'm going to saute some shiitake mushrooms, which I actually ran through the food processor. So I got them to a pretty fine consistency actually. With a little bit of shallot. Put that in here, let it start going. Add my mushrooms. I'm going to saute that down until the mushrooms soak up all that butter and the olive oil. It'll be delicious. Add a little bit of salt, some thyme, and a few turns of black pepper. Alright, so while that's cooking, I'm going to take these steaks. These are about 7-ounce filet mignons. It's a cut of the beef tenderloin. This is a grass-fed beef that I've got here. I have seasoned on both sides with salt and pepper. I'm going to get just a little bit of color on both sides. So I'm going to put them into a hot skillet here and let them sear. I get just a little bit of color on them. The duxelle, it's cooking, and I'm going to let that reduce down just a little bit so it gets kind of dry, get some color on these, and then we're going to assemble the Beef Wellington. Okay, so our duxelle is cooked. It's almost dry now, so it's soaked up all those wonderful flavors of the butter and the olive oil. I have our tenderloin here, nicely brown on the outside, so and this is puff pastry. You get it frozen in the frozen section of your grocery store. I have laid them out. And now I'm going to take the duxelle. I'm going to put it on the puff pastry and spread it out. Split it between the two here. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. And we got my duxelle on here. I'm going to put a fillet in the middle of each duxelle. Then I'm going to wrap it up in the puff pastry with the duxelle. I'm going to fold that over. And put a little bit of egg wash. Egg wash is kind of like glue for puff pastry. A little bit of egg wash on here. Fold this one over. Egg wash. Fold. Egg wash. And fold. There's the first one. Fold. Egg wash. Fold. Egg wash. Fold. Egg wash and fold. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in a baking pan here. I'm going to brush it with some egg wash. I'm going to put this into a 450 degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the puff pastry is golden brown. I've got another pan to put the other one in. I'm going to put these in the oven. And when I take them out, it's going to be beautiful golden brown. We're going to see how it's going to look when we serve it. Okay, so our beef Wellingtons are in the oven. They're almost ready. I'm going to take the pan that I used to brown the fillets in. I'm going to deglaze that with a little bit of the wine. That's going to get those little brown bits that were on the bottom. Add a lot of flavor to the sauce. Let that reduce for just a second. I'm going to add some heavy cream. Stir that in, let that reduce. And a little bit of beef base. This is more available now in stores than it was before. It's kind of like beef bouillon, except that the major ingredient here is beef and not salt. If you use the bouillon cubes, the major ingredient is salt, and it's a very salty sauce. This is going to add a wonderful beefy flavor to this. I'm going to let that simmer and reduce down. I'm going to finish with just a little bit of butter. While that's finishing up, I'm going to get the beef out of the oven. Got one last little stir here. Let that come to a boil. And here's our beef Wellington. The puff pastry is golden brown and beautiful on the outside. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it on our plate. And to that I'm going to add some mashed potatoes, which I made earlier. If you put them in a Ziploc bag, you can make a really pretty presentation with them. I'm going to cut just the tip of the Ziploc bag off here. I can use this and make a nice little swirl of potatoes on each side. I got some asparagus that I cooked earlier. I blanched and shocked them, reheated with just a little bit of butter, salt and pepper. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to take this sauce that we've made, add just a little bit of butter to it to finish it off. Now there. Pull off the heat, whisk in the butter. It's a beautiful red wine sauce, got good beef flavor to it, the flavor of the potatoes in there. Put just a little bit of this on the plate, pour it right across the top here. We have a beautiful beef Wellington with mashed potatoes, asparagus, and served with our wonderful potatoes. A Valentine's Day meal that your spouse or significant other is going to love. So I hope you'll make this for them and enjoy it. And again, I'm Doan Shockely with Martin Luther Imports. I hope you enjoyed this cooking tip. I hope you try this recipe. It'll be on our website and in our newsletter. Enjoy and happy Valentine's Day.